this is Whispering Dancer, and I decided to do a video that is, it is not exactly a relaxation video, but I really just like when people talk. I find it really relaxing. So I am going to do the accent tag, and so I'm going to read off the questions, and it's I don't know, it might be relaxing, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I am from kind of where the South meets the Midwest, so I probably do have a bit of an accent when I read all of this, but we're going to see how it goes. I'm gonna maybe talk about a few of them to kind of stretch the video out. But yeah, so the first thing is that it wants me to pronounce a lot of words. So the first word is aunt, like your mom's sister, your dad's sister, aunt. Roof, route. Actually, people around here say route and root, so it's really whatever. Wash, oil, theater, iron, salmon, like the fish, caramel. I actually have heard a few people say caramel, but for the most part we say caramel. Fire. Actually, probably when people say it fast, they go fire. Water. We don't really... You know what I've noticed is actually that the people around here tend to take the T's that are in the middle of words if they are just the beginning of the next syllable. Like water is 2 syllables. We have water. A lot of people around here kind of take out the T, or they change it to a D sound, which is kind of really interesting actually. So we say water, like with a D instead of water. The next word is sure. Data, and that's that. Again, it's not, we don't say data, and we don't say data, we say data. Ruin. A lot of people actually say ruin around here, but, and I know it's probably pronounced like ruin, but the next word is crayon. Toilet. And actually I've heard quite a few people say like toilet. New Orleans. Pecan. Some people actually say pecan, but I say pecan. Ooh, this is a good one. Both. For some reason, we like to put an L in the word both. And so, I try not to, but I'll catch myself sometimes saying, oh, the both of us are going to dinner. But it is both. Again is the next word. Probably spit an image. Alabama. Lawyer. That's a neat one actually. I guess people say lawyer, but we say like lawyer. And yeah, so it's probably supposed to be pronounced lawyer, but we say lawyer. The next word is coupon. Actually, I was trying to pronounce that correctly. We actually say coupon, not coupon. The next word, mayonnaise. I don't know if people say mayonnaise, but I say mayonnaise instead of mayonnaise. The next word is syrup. Then we have pajamas. Caught, like when you catch something, it's been caught. Orange. Maybe people say orange, but we say like orange, and we kind of leave that A of the word orange out and say orange instead of orange. Then the next word is coffee, direction, naturally, aluminum, and herbs. And with herbs, we pronounce the H, we go herbs, and I think actually it's supposed to be herbs, but there you go. The next question is, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? We call that TP. You TP someone's house. The next question is, what is the bubbly carbonated drink called? And we call that, well, I call that pop. I think some people around here may say soda, but actually if you can hear it, I'm drinking one right now. I call it pop. The next question, what do you call gym shoes? If I'm talking about what I think it's asking, we call those tennis shoes. And I think some people call them like tennis runners, or I don't really know. But we say tennis shoes. And we don't say like tennis shoes, it's tennis shoes. It's all like one word. This next one is funny. What do you say to address a group of people? We say y'all. Actually, we like to say all y'all. A singular person is y'all when you're speaking to like a person about like an establishment. Like if you are at a restaurant and you want to know what they serve and the waiter is asking you, like what you want to drink, you say, what do y'all have? But if you are speaking to like a group of people as like one entity, like you are on a stage and you're asking the audience a question, you would say, what do all y'all think of that? And personally, I don't see anything wrong with using the word y'all. I really like y'all. I think it's a very interesting take on the English language, but I know that there's a lot of people that they have an opposition to using y'all, and I'm sure their skin crawls when we say all y'all. The next question is, what do you call the kind of spider that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? I hate spiders. I have a horrible case of arachnophobia, and if I try to stay away from all spiders whatsoever, and like anything that even talks about spiders, but I believe most people here call those daddy long legs. And I think they say that like more north of here too. I don't know what anybody else would call them, really. I don't know any other word for that spider, but funny anecdote, my mother, when she was young and like growing up, she would set out to try and find daddy long legs because she thought they were fun to play with, because she was crazy. And lo and behold, those are apparently one of the most dangerous spiders in the world, even though humans really can't get bit by them because their teeth aren't big enough. But I have the shivers just thinking about it. But my mom was crazy and like to pick them up and play with them. And I have a horrible fear of them, so I just think that's kind of interesting that my mom loved them and I hate them. The next question is, what do you call your grandparents? I have a billion grandparents. I have grandmas and great-grandmas and grandfathers and great-grandfathers. I have a grandma that I call Nana. I have a grandma that I call Mima. I have a grandma that I just call Granny. And then I have one great-grandma that I call her by her name because she doesn't like having a grandma name. So I just call her by her first name. And I've always called her that even when I was like 3. But everyone thought it was cute, so it's whatever. The next question is, what do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? And I call that a cart. I'm pretty sure my friend calls it a buggy, which I think is the funniest thing you could possibly call that. I call it a cart. Everyone I know calls it a cart, but I have one of my best friends calls it a buggy. And I think it's because she lived in California at one time, so but I call it a cart. The next question is, what do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? I call that normal weather because that happens a lot here. I didn't know people had a name for what happens when the sun is shining and it's still raining. I don't know. I mean, do you call that a rainbow? Like, that's what happens when the sun is out and it's raining. So I don't know. I have no idea. Do people? If you know if you have a word for what happens when rain falls and the sun is shining, please comment and tell me because I've never heard of it. And the very last question is, what is the thing you change the TV channel with? And that is called a remote. I guess some people probably call it a clicker. And some people may call it just a remote control. But we say remote. And I have like 4 remotes because there's the TV and there's the DVD player and there's the PlayStation that we used to use to watch DVDs until we got a DVD player. But it is called a remote. So those are all of the questions. And I probably talked way too fast because I get excited when I am talking. When I'm getting off on tangents about things, I get excited and speak really fast. But hopefully you've either smiled or laughed or maybe possibly been relaxed. I don't know. I find it very relaxing when people just talk. Not even necessarily like doing things. I like listening to people talk. It helps me fall asleep. So thanks for watching if you're still watching. And hopefully I'll see you again soon.